What's my name? Got daddy. Big tunes, got the club banging.
Okay, I have another question too. I mean, so what things are you doing right now to prepare yourself or protect yourself from the virus?
Staying home, definitely. I barely go anywhere. And obviously, I don't know if I said this on any of my vlogs or any of our episodes. I injured myself a couple of months back, had surgery, so I haven't even been to work. So I'm home most of the time and I'm recovering. So I don't really have a reason to go to work like some people, so.
Yeah, I don't have to work, I work from home.
Yeah.
But I'm not good with staying home. I mean, I try to go to
hard. It's hard.
But I gotta go work out. I gotta at least jog or something.
Yeah, the gyms are closed.
Yeah,
my gym sent me an email. So they were like, oh yeah, we're closing. We will refund or factor in the days that it's closed and stuff. It sucks because you want to be able to do something, but for the most part, I'm staying home, staying healthy, trying to limit having to go out to get groceries or stuff as much as possible. If it's not necessary, I don't leave the house. It's not important. The only time I go out is, let's say my mom needs me or we need something in the house. I limit the amount of people I let in my house, so I may actually leave soon. Well, yeah. So these are a few things.
She's already affected. We all affected together, so. Too late. So I want to ask. Yeah. What is up with the toilet paper though? Why was people fighting over toilet? I'm so confused. Out of everything else that you think you might need during a crisis like this,
I have no idea.
Toilet paper was essential for people.
I have no idea. I don't know how toilet paper
people
correlates to COVID-19. It's not a disease that gives you diarrhea or anything rectal.
I heard it does now though. I heard you can't get it. One of the symptoms is diarrhea now. But this is now. That's what I heard recently though.
So the symptoms.
But when they was fighting over toilet paper, that's what I heard. I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying that's what I heard. But I mean, when people were fighting over toilet paper, diarrhea wasn't a factor.
I feel like people should limit the news and get factual news. Listen to the government healthcare sites where they tell it, they actually give you the correct information, because everyone has something to say about this. Right. So if you're just randomly taking in everything, you don't know what's real, what's factual, what's true. Right. So yeah.
I know I went to I was in Utica actually, and because in Rochester there was no toilet paper that I could see whatsoever. So I happened to be in Utica and stopped at this corner store. This dude had oh my god, he had a mountain full of toilet paper. I grabbed 14 rolls. And when I found the 14 rolls up to the counter, he was like, you're going to do 4 rolls a person. I was like, you don't sell me this toilet paper right now. He sold it to me though, but
that's great. And the thing too,
I thought of my mom though. That's why I want to make sure she was straight. That's
the thing too was that in stores, there were almost two rolls per limit, per person, or 4 rolls per person, or when it came to water, it was a limit of 2 cases per person and stuff like that.
I mean, because technically you could just get in the shower, take a rag, and go to work now. You know what I'm saying? You don't need toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Nate,
if you ran out of toilet paper, what would you do?
This is not the dark ages. I won't run out of toilet paper.
But if you did though,
I wouldn't.
You would go in the shower.
I would
take your rag and go to work. I'm just saying. So that's what I'm saying. People fight over toilet paper because it's not essential.
I wouldn't. I won't.
You probably one of people too that was Walmart. Well, crazy.
No, actually, funny story. Me and my sisters we're doing grocery shopping for the month. We went to Walmart. Everything was done. Luckily, we were the last people to get toilet paper, and then 2 women were fighting over toilet paper somewhere. I got it first.
Yeah, that's where they've been going.
You were literally just walking in the store laughing. I know, it wasn't it wasn't a time, but it was still like humorous. I had to laugh. Like,
it's a shame the way people act when crisis like this happened.
Yeah, this is how you see what true human nature is. Like, how do we come together when there's a crisis, or do we fall apart and tear each other down? And I hope it's the first,
right,
and not the latter.
So one of the last things that I want to discuss is how long do you think this is gonna last? Your opinion. I mean, no one really knows, but how long do you think this is gonna last? Your opinion.
I honestly feel that if people take a step back and actually listen to what the government is saying, like, stay in your homes if you can, if you're allowed to work from home, do so. If you're one of the essential workers, like, try as much as possible to limit unnecessary human interactions, practice good hygiene, and do what you're supposed to do. I think it should, like, the curve should drop, like, in the next 2 weeks or so, or at most a month. But if people don't listen, it's gonna get worse and worse,
right,
and worse.
Right. So, tidbit of information. I know you don't care about this, but I did hear they talk about bringing down or like collapsing the dating sites because so people won't go out and meet. I'm just saying, in case if you're all one or whatever, you work. They think about totally doing away with it for a while.
They should.
So people won't be tempted to go out and meet each other,
meet anyone,
and sharing and spreading the virus. So
yeah, because it's like you don't know who has it, because people have it and don't display any symptoms,
right?
And because maybe their immune system is like strong enough to fight it. But I guess in the period where they are still contagious, you can catch it, and you may not have a strong immune system, regardless of whether you're young, old, in between, whatever. You could catch it, and if you catch it and you go somewhere else, and that's how it keeps going. So limit human interaction as much as possible. That's why we have technology. Thankfully, internet still works. We are not in the dark ages yet. Hopefully, we never get there. So yeah.
All right. So anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think that's the most.
Yeah, you covered it.
Yeah.
Stay indoors. You said that like 50,000 times.
Stay
don't
home.
worry about dating. As you said that 1,000 times. So yeah.
And I mean, in Rochester, I went to the store today, and most places are closed. So I think they're doing well. I didn't see a lot of people on the street, so I think it's affected a lot of people.
Right.
A lot of people have lost their jobs, especially people in the service industry, which is really sad. But I hope the stimulus package that they're talking about comes soon to help people before most bills are due.
Right.
And a piece of advice, or it's not, I don't know whether it's advice or a statement. Maybe it's a statement, but if you have more, if you are able to help each other, please do, because you don't know what someone else is going through.
Right.
You don't know, those that lost their jobs, you don't know if they have food, they have kids. So if you can help in any ways, you don't necessarily have to go and talk to them, just knock on the door, leave something,
right. You get a roll of toilet paper.
Exactly.
Just one roll. Save a life.
Leave them a package at their door, leave a note, and that will go a long way, especially our elderly, and people with kids. So, yeah, please do help and support if you can. And if you can't, just stay home and support yourself. Right.
All right, so that is the end of our show. He said, she said.
He said, she said.
He said, she said.
Oh my God.
Okay, I messed it up. All right, I messed it up. But yeah. All right, so so just be safe out there, and hopefully this won't last too long and we can get back to normal life. All right.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button so that when we put up stuff, you can be the first to see it, to watch it, and enjoy. Stay safe, stay blessed. Toodles.
What's my name? Buck Daddy. Big tunes, got the club banging.